Apple is widely regarded as one of the greatest companies of all time, constantly earning more money and seeing its share price rise to wild valuations. This success, however, has caused a slight problem for Apple in that they now have so much money they almost don't know what to do with it. Apple's massive cash reserve currently exceeds $160 billion, and it's a double-edged sword. While it offers undeniable advantages, it also sparks discussions about potential drawbacks and missed opportunities. Let's break it down. Apple's earnings breakdown reveals a fascinating picture of its diverse revenue streams. The iPhone. The reigning king of Apple's kingdom, iPhones consistently contribute around 52% of total revenue. Now you understand why they bring a new one out every year. In 2023 alone, iPhone sales generated a staggering $205.5 billion, solidifying its position as the company's primary cash cow. Services. This rapidly growing segment represents 22% of Apple's revenue, totaling $78 billion in 2022. It encompasses a wide range of offerings, including the App Store, Apple Music subscriptions, iCloud storage, Apple Pay transactions, and more. This sector enjoys high profit margins and recurring revenue, making it a strategic focus for Apple's future. Wearables, home, and accessories. This category encompasses AirPods, Apple Watches, HomePods, and other accessories, claiming 11% of total revenue and amounting to approximately $41 billion in 2022. While smaller than the top two, this segment shows strong growth potential, fueled by the popularity of the Apple Watch and the booming wearables market. And it doesn't seem so small when you take a look at AirPods as if they were their own company. In 2022, AirPods reportedly brought in $14.5 billion in revenue. Assuming a 50% profit margin, that's over $7 billion in profit just from a single product. The Mac. Apple's iconic computers bring in around 10% of revenue, generating $40 billion in 2022. Though overshadowed by iPhones, Macs remain a profitable and loyal segment, particularly with the recent resurgence of interest in desktop computing. The iPad. Taking up 6% of the pie, iPads contributed $29.3 billion in 2022, and while facing some challenges in recent years, Apple continues to refine its tablet offerings, targeting specific niches like education and creativity. Clearly, geographic distribution also plays a role. The Americas drive 42% of Apple's revenue, followed by Europe at 24% and Greater China at 21%, with the holiday quarter being the strongest. The hefty cash cushion provides a sense of security during economic downturns or unexpected expenses. It gives Apple room to maneuver for acquisitions, investments, and weathering market fluctuations. Apple actively uses its cash to improve shareholder value through share buybacks and dividends. This boosts stock prices and rewards investors with a direct financial return. Apple are one of the most active companies in the world when it comes to repurchasing their own stock. In fact, Apple has spent over $600 billion on share buybacks in the past decade alone, which is more than any other company in the world. Ample resources allow Apple to invest heavily in research and development, driving future innovation and maintaining its cutting-edge technology. This could fuel new product categories and solidify its competitive advantage. Cash reserves grant freedom to make bold decisions without relying on external funding, and this agility enables Apple to pursue ambitious projects and pivot strategies at its own pace. However, this cash pile comes with significant potential drawbacks. Critics argue that a major portion of cash sits idle, generating comparatively low returns compared to potential investments. This could be perceived as a missed opportunity for growth and profit maximization. Some fear that Apple's immense financial power could hinder competition in the tech industry. Excessive cash reserves could facilitate acquisitions that create unfair monopolies or stifle innovation. Critics also argue that Apple could utilize its resources to address broader societal issues like environmental sustainability or social inequality. Investing in green technologies or philanthropic initiatives could enhance its social impact beyond shareholder value. This is something that Apple are looking to get ahead of.
I guess what I was wondering is my new iPhone 15, can you guarantee that the cobalt that's in that phone has not been mined, using child labor in the DRC?
Yes, we can, because we do two things. Well, first of all, I should back up and say Our objective over time is to take nothing from the earth to make our products.
Okay.
This is a big idea of not having to mine anything, is to use all recycled material. And today we're using 100% recycled cobalt in the watch and 100% recycled gold, tin, tungsten, and other rare earth materials in the watch. So we're really proud of this.
Yeah.
Apple has acknowledged the concerns and adopted strategies to address them. They've ramped up share buybacks and dividends, increased investments in R&D and renewable energy projects, and launched initiatives like the Apple Education Fund. Looking into the future, it's definitely possible that Apple will venture into new industries, considering their history of innovation and the massive amount of cash on offer. Here are some of the areas where Apple could potentially make a move. The Apple Vision Pro was recently announced, and Apple has already invested heavily in AR with their LiDAR technology in iPhones and iPads. This market is still nascent, but has huge potential in gaming, entertainment, education, and more. The Apple Vision Pro is described as an infinite canvas that transforms how you use the apps you love. Arrange apps anywhere and scale them to the perfect size, making the workspace of your dreams a reality. The Apple Vision Pro can also transform any room into your own personal theater. Expand your movies, TV shows, and games up to the perfect size while feeling like you're part of the action with spatial audio. As you can imagine, the Apple Vision Pro is the result of decades of experience designing high-performance mobile and wearable devices, something that Apple constantly relies on. With the Apple Vision Pro, a singular piece of three-dimensional formed laminated glass acts as an optical surface for the cameras and sensors that view the world. It flows seamlessly into a custom aluminium alloy frame that gently curves to wrap around your face while serving as an attachment point for the light seal. The emerging metaverse, a virtual world accessible through AR or VR, could be another target for Apple. Their focus on user experience and integration with existing devices could give them the edge in this rapidly evolving space, particularly thanks to the Apple Vision Pro. The friction that Meta have faced over the last 2 years, however, might make this more challenging, although Disney's new Holotile floor could make the metaverse more of a reality after all. The Apple Watch and Health app already show Apple's interests in the health sector. They could further integrate health monitoring features into their devices, partner with healthcare providers, or even develop their own medical devices. Apple's Project Titan, their self-driving car initiative, demonstrates their ambitions in the automotive industry. While there have been setbacks, Apple's resources and expertise in technology could position them as a major player in the future of electric and autonomous vehicles. Apple CarPlay also shows how Apple have a strong hold on the technological UX once inside your vehicle. People like familiarity, after all.